Let's shut this shit up. Set the chat up, set the chat up. Where's my... There it is. My headphones. Okay. Should I change the color of my lights? Is that better? Yeah, it's way better. Okay. How's it sounding? Alright, sound good. Okay. Today we will be rebuilding the Baltimore Ravens. Let me take a cart rip. Let me turn the fan on. Get my water. Today we will be rebuilding the Baltimore Ravens. Before we head into anything, let's check out the roster, see if there's any changes for us to make. Right off the bat, we need a new left guard, and right tackle. Center and left tackle is good. Isn't Ronnie Stanley? Ronnie Stanley's 29. So he can stay with us for a few more years due to his overall, and he has superstars, so he's not going to regress as much. But right tackle, right guard, and left guard need to get taken care of immediately. On the defensive side of the ball, right off the bat, I want to trade Kyle Van Noy because he's 32 years old. So let's trade him. How hard would it be to get Chris Lindstrom? No, it's gonna be damn near impossible. But we're gonna package up Kyle Van Noy and Nelson Aguilar. Does anybody have any interest in either of them? Just to make sure. So we trade Kyle Van Noy and Nelson Aguilar to the Falcons for their second round pick this year. I think I'm gonna change the defense to a 4-3 like we've been doing. It's becoming a common trend in my rebuilds, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's keep it at that. We're gonna trade away Michael Pierce because he's 30 years old. He's gonna regress. He's only star dev. So let's try to get another defensive tackle out of it though, because our defensive tackle is kind of weak. And we trade Michael Pierce straight up for Daron Payne, who's 2 overalls lower, but he's like 4 years younger, so that is a big upside. Travis Jones can stay, I guess, for the 1 more year. We try to trade away Isaiah Likely. I don't think a team would be interested in him though. I'm just gonna keep him. So heading to year 1, we couldn't really make no changes on the offensive line. We tried, couldn't get it done. But this is going to be our offense with Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Mark Andrews. Tyler Linderbaum, Ronnie Stanley, Ben Cleveland, Jones, and Patrick McCarry on that line. Defensively, we got Simpson, Roquan Smith, and Kyle Hamilton, Brandon Stevens, Odafe, Travis Jones, Daron Payne, Justin, Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins, and Marcus Williams. Let's head into training camp and then go to week 1 of the season. Derek fucking Henry. Bro. Bro, he's just gonna stiff arm me every time. It's Derek fucking Henry. Bro, what? Week 1, we're going up against the Houston Texans. The Simpson midseason point. Check out our stats and record and see if we have a hope at the or shot at the playoffs. At the midseason point, we are 6-1. Let's check out the stats. Lamar Jackson, 3rd in yards, 5th in touchdowns, 600 yards, 14 touchdowns to 6 picks. Rushing, Derrick Henry, 503. Lamar Jackson also has 306 on the ground. Receiving, Rashad Bateman leads with 402. Mark Andrews, 303. Deontay Harty, 302. Zay Flowers, 205. Derrick Henry, 100. Defensively, Roquan Smith leads with 46 tackles. TFLs, Odoff Owe leads with 6 and sacks. Justin leads with 3.5 and picks. Marcus Williams leads with 2. The sim to playoffs, and hopefully we have a first round bye. At the end of the season, we finished 13-4. We're in the wild card against the 10-7 Indianapolis Colts. They're 84 overall to our 86 overall. Before we get into the game, let's check out the end of the year stats. Lamar Jackson, 15th in yards, 12th in touchdowns, and kind of dropped off the second half of the season. 3,500 yards, 27 touchdowns, 8 picks. Rushing, Derrick Henry, 1,400 yards, 17 touchdowns. Lamar also had 909 on the ground, which is good. Receiving, Rashad Bateman had 906, Mark Andrews 907, Deontay Harty 602, Zay Flowers 610, Derrick Henry 200. A horrible year for Zay Flowers. I wish he had a way better year, I'm not going to lie. I want him to progress the most, and he's our number 1 receiver. Roquan Smith leads with tackles. Actually, he's tied with Trent Simpson. Both have 109 tackles apiece. TFOs, Odoff Away leads with 14 in sacks. He also leads with 11 in picks. Marcus Williams leads with 4. Let's upgrade these players and then sim the wild card round, see if we can beat the Indianapolis Colts. And we do not beat the Indianapolis Colts as we lose 24-21. Is Dallas Cowboys versus Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Let's check out the year of the awards. Patty Mahomes wins Super Bowl. Patty Mahomes wins league MVP. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Patty Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Downs. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Junior Colson. Best QB, Patty Mahomes. Best running back, Joe Mixon. Best wideout, Josh Downs. Best O-line, Trey Smith. Best D-line, Max Crosby. Best linebacker, TJ Watt. And best DB, Stephon Gilmore. Steelers got Stephon Gilmore? Fuck. It's weird. But let's see who wins the Super Bowl and then upgrade our staff and see if there's any players to re-sign. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Super Sim Gods Dallas Cowboys 42-39. There's no players re-signed year one. Only had to accept Odolph Oweh's 5th-year option and Rashad Bateman's 5th-year option. We have absolutely no money to even attempt to go sign any players in free agency, as we only have $8 million. Might as well save that for next year, as we're gonna have to pay a bunch of players big contracts. So let's just send to the draft and take some players. We pick number 23 in the draft. Let's see if there's any players worth taking. And there is. The right tackle Devontae Woodward looks insane. Has 3 elites. Not even gonna look at anybody else that's taken because we need offensive line horribly, and tackle's a big need. The Falcons pick that we traded for is 11th overall in the 2nd round. Let's see who we should take. We're taking Dylan Hartwig, the center. We're going to move him to either left guard or right guard. Damn, he's only normal development, but there's no way he's a bad overall. He looked too good to be a bad overall. And our next pick in the second round is 23rd overall. With this pick, I think we're going to take a receiver and Dominique Easley. Looks good as hell. Amazing. Has 3 elites. Ran a 4.25 40. Insane. On Xavier Worthy timing. Only normal development, but he has 97 speed, 96 accel, 95 agility. Should be a good overall. Should be able to develop regardless of the development tree. And with our 3rd round pick, we're going to take this other center who has four first in NFL Combine drills, and he has 2 elites. He looks like a monster. Hidden development, 89 strength, 85 acceleration, 80 jumping. Looks like a monster. this pick, we're just going to take a D tackle. Nothing special. His elite strength, so 95 strength and development. Maybe he'll pan out to be something if Travis Jones doesn't. I'm just going to sim to the end of the draft, let the CPU make the rest of the picks. For the draft recap, the right tackle was a 73 overall. The center we took in the second round was a 73. The wide receiver we took was a 77. The center that we took in the third round was a 75. They're both overalls are going to go up because we're moving them to guard. Anytime you move a center to guard, the overall goes up. And the D tackle we took was a 71. So we had a really good draft, and then the CPU took 3 bums, which we don't really care about. But before we do anything else, let's change these players to guards. And then he moved up 2 overalls from a 73 to a 75. And then Nick Pagan, we're going to move you to right guard. And he goes up to 77. An amazing draft, year 1. And we sent Patrick McCarry to the Dallas Cowboys for a 3rd round pick because we drafted that new right tackle. So we send Travis Jones straight up to the Broncos for Drew Sanders. He's 2 overalls less, a year younger, both star dev. But we only did that because we can't have Robinson start anymore left outside linebacker. And we did draft that rookie defensive tackle, so we're just going to take Travis Jones' place and move Drew Sanders to right outside linebacker or left outside linebacker. His overall should go up. And it does. His overall goes up from a 73 to a 75. So he is, at the end of the day, same overall as Travis Jones now. So it was a good trade. Bro, Derrick Henry. Throw him off you, bro. 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 Ain't no fucking way. Fucking Derrick Henry, bro. Just starting to get me tight. I don't even think we got bronze on this shit. That's how bad we did. I don't even give a fuck. I'm just happy that shit's over with, bro. Give me that shit, pussy. He caught that shit? You're not. Improve rookie. Run blocking. Heading into year 2, this is the roster. Not much changes from last year besides the new receiver and two new right guards, or two new guards and a new right tackle. And defensively, we got Drew Sanders and got rid of Travis Jones and got a new defensive tackle rookie. That's some mid-season point. Check out our stats and record. At the mid-season point, we are 4-3. Let's check out the stats. Lamar Jackson, 21st in yards, 16th in touchdowns, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns to 0 picks. Derrick Henry, 507. Lamar Jackson, 302. Receiving, Zay Flowers, 302. Rashad Bateman, 203. Mark Andrews, 204. And the rookie, Dominique Easley, 201. Defensively, Roquan Smith leads with 57 tackles. TFL's Odoff Owe leads with 5 and sacks. Deron Payne leads with 4.5 and picks. Trent Simpson, Brennan Stevens, Roquan Smith, and Marlon Humphrey all tied with 1. Let's quick upgrade these players and then sim to the playoffs. At the end of the season, we finished 10-7. We're in the wild card round against the Cincinnati Bengals. They're 86 overall to our 90 overall. Before we sim the week, let's check out the end of the year stats. Lamar Jackson, 30th in yards, 10th in touchdowns, 3,100 yards, 29 touchdowns to 7 picks. Rushing, Derrick Henry, 624 touchdowns, Lamar Jackson, 905. Receiving, Zay Flowers, 805, Mark Andrews, 611, Dominique Easley, 606, Rashad Bateman, 606, Derrick Henry, 201, and Isaiah Likely almost had 200. He had 159 and 0. Defensively, Trent Simpson had 135 tackles. He led the team, and TFL's Justin led with 14 sacks. Deron Payne led with 6, and picks. Brandon Stevens led with 4. Let's upgrade these players and then sim the week to see if we can beat the Cincinnati Bengals and move on to the divisional round of playoffs. And we do. We beat them 37-31. We're going up against the Tennessee Titans in the divisional round. They're 10-7 to our 10-7. They're 84 overall to our 91 overall. So overall wise, we have the upper hand, but that never means anything to Madden Sim. So let's jump in, watch play by play, see if we can beat them and move on to the AFC Conference Championship. We scored. We're up 7-0 against the Titans. Nothing going on. They come back with a touchdown. 7-7 tied game. We come back with a field goal. 10-7. They get a touchdown. 14-10. They're up 4 going into the half. They get another touchdown. They're up 11. 21-10. We're losing. And they get a field goal. We get a touchdown. Can we make a late game comeback? No, we don't. We lose 24-17 in the divisional round in year 2 to the Tennessee Titans. That's them to the Super Bowl. Check out the yearly rewards and get into season 3. The Las Vegas Raiders in the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers. It's a weird sighting. League MVP goes to Jalen Hurts. Offensive AFC plants it. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Derrick Henry. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Max Crosby. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Barrett Hart. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Sam Osborne. Best QB goes to Patty Mahomes. Best running back goes to Derrick Henry. Best wideout goes to Jamar Chase. Best O-line, Trey Smith. Best D-line, Max Crosby. Best linebacker, TJ Watt. Best DB, Sauce Gardner. The Raiders ends up beating the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl 31-21. That's crazy. But let's upgrade the staff and then see if there's any players to re-sign. This year we have a couple players to re-sign. Besides accepting Kyle Hamilton and Tyler Linderbaum's fifth-year options, we have to sign Brandon Stevens back to a contract. We're getting him for 7 years because we're only going to have him for, 3 more years? And he does not want to resign. Damn. And besides that, I don't want anybody else. Would we be stupid for hitting him with a franchise tag? 25 million. I'm not doing that for Brandon Stevens. So we'll head into free agency. Hopefully we can sign Brandon Stevens, or if not, another cornerback in free agency. Brandon Stevens has 0 offers so far, so we're just gonna lowball him. I'm not gonna lie. See if we can get him on that. And Buccaneers are now interested. So now let's see if we can get him with this. Well, I don't really want to up it any more than that. And we don't get him. So we're gonna have to replace Brandon Stevens in the draft, which isn't the biggest problem. Then we're at the trade up to the 10th overall pick with the Giants because there's a player that I saw that we need. We genuinely need him. So we trade Keaton Mitchell, our first round pick this year, our second round pick this year, fourth round pick this year, fourth round next year, and fourth round in 2 years for the Giants' 10th overall pick. We move up, and you're about to see why we moved up. I've personally never seen a player in this game with 4 A's. With 4 A's. I've never seen this before. He has no elites, but I don't care. I've never seen 4 A's before. We're taking him. Tyrone McLeod, welcome to the Baltimore Ravens. 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 94 change of direction. With this pick, we're just going to take depth. It's going to take a depth middle linebacker. We're going to send to the end of the draft. And draft recap, that cornerback is a 79 overall. I expect him to be like an 80 something, but I'm not complaining with a 79. The middle linebacker we took was a 74, and then the CPU took a 75 overall tight end. Well, I don't understand why, because we have Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. And then they also took some bums in the 5th, 6th, and 7th round. Damn, I didn't mean to press try again. So heading into year 3, this is what the roster is looking like. No changes at all, just progression. And defensively, there is no changes besides Tyrone McLeod and Brandon Stevens. Couldn't re-sign Brandon Stevens, so now we got Tyrone McLeod. Besides that, just straight progression. The Simpson midseason point, check out our stats and record. At the midseason point, we are 4-2. Let's check out the stats. Lamar Jackson, 28th in yards, 16th in touchdowns, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns with 1 pick. Rushing, Derrick Henry, 404. Lamar Jackson, 304. Receiving, Mark Andrews, 301. Zay Flowers, 303. Dominique Easley, 205. Rashad Bateman, 200. And defensively, Roquan Smith led with 54 tackles. TFL's Deron Payne led with 6 in sacks. Odafe Oweh led with 6 in interceptions. Drew Sanders and Marlon Humphrey tied with 2. It's into the playoffs, and hopefully this year we get a first round bye. If not, hopefully we at least just make the playoffs. At the end of the season, we finished 13-4, and we do have a wild card bye. To finish the season, we end up, damn, bro. We finished the season 13-4. We do end up getting a wild card bye. Let's see the stats for this season. Lamar Jackson, 29th in yards, 13th in touchdowns, 3,100 yards, 32 touchdowns to 2 picks. Derrick Henry, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, 1,011. Amazing year for him. Receiving, Mark Andrews, 815. Amazing year for him, too. Rashad Bateman, 702. Dominic Easley, 606. Dave Flowers, 605. Derrick Henry, 101. And Isaiah Likely, 101. Defensively, Roquan Smith led 131 tackles. TFLs, Deron Payne, Marcus Barrington, and Odafe Oweh all tied with 11 sacks. Odafe Oweh led with 11.5, and picks. Kyle Hamilton, Drew Sanders, and Marlon Humphrey all tied with 4. Drew Sanders didn't have much playing time. He had 4 interceptions. He's a monster. Generated a lot of turnovers this year. But let's sim the week, see who we play in the divisional round. In the divisional round of the playoffs, we're going up against the Indianapolis Colts. They're 12-5 record to our 13-4 record. They're 87 overall to our 91 overall. Let's jump in, jump play by play, and see if we can defeat them and head to the AFC Championship. Nothing's going on yet. Actually, Colts score a field goal 3-0. They get a touchdown 10-0. Another touchdown 17-0. Another touchdown 24-0. We're getting shit on, bro. We're getting absolutely shit on. We can't put up no points, bro. We can't put up no points, bro. Horrible. Horrible performance. We lose 37-14 in divisional round to the Colts. Horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible, bro. Send to the Super Bowl. The Carolina Panthers up against Indianapolis Colts in the playoffs. I mean, the Super Bowl. Let's check out the yearly rewards. Lamar Jackson wins league MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. Lamar Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year. Von Miller, his old ass still in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Martin Peoples. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Enrique Carter. Tyrone McLeod right behind him. Best QB, Lamar Jackson. Best running back, Isaiah Pacheco. Best wideout, Paris Campbell. Best O-line, Trey Smith. Best D-line, Von Miller. Best linebacker, Alex Highsmith. Best DB is Sauce Gardner. The Colts defeat the Carolina Panthers 38-24 in the Super Bowl. That's crazy. At least we lost to the Super Bowl reigning champs. I'm not gonna lie, because if they lost that shit would have made me even more tighter that we lost to them. I'm not gonna lie. But let's upgrade our franchise staff, see if there's any players to resign, and head into free agency. And this year we do have some players to resign. Let's see if we have the money. First, I want to lock up Rashad Bateman. Got him back. Get Justin back. Olaf away. Damn, now we need to restructure some contracts. We'll be right back. we get Nate Wiggins back. Please accept this. And he does not. Can we get Derrick Henry back on this? And he does. Odafe Oweh, can we get you back? And he does. Can't afford Ronnie Stanley, so we're just going to franchise tag Nate Wiggins and replace Ronnie Stanley in the draft. Our CPU drafted a tight end last year who was hidden development, so he's just going to replace Mark Andrews because we cannot afford him at all. It's just since the draft because free agency is pointless. Can't afford it. Let's scout the players real quick. I know we're not gonna have a top 5 pick, but maybe we can trade up. Maybe the 28th overall pick, so we're not even gonna try to trade up. Actually, yeah, we are. We kind of finesse the Saints as we trade our first round pick this year and our first, second, third, and fourth in 2 years, which we're not even going to be rebuilding in 2 years as our next year is our last year for the rebuild. So hopefully that left tackle is there at our pick, so we didn't trade up for no reason. And he is. Another 4A across the board prospect. He has 2 elites. Let's take him. 87 strength, hidden development. Looks like a monster. Ronnie Stanley's a replacement. Now let's go to the second round. Pick a free safety. And with our second pick, we're going to take David Walls. Normal development. Kind of looks like a solid free safety though. So we'll see his overall at the end of the draft. And then with our last pick, we're going to take Tremaine Mann. 84 speed slow, but his agility is good. Listen to the end of the draft. Let the CPU take the rest. The left tackle was a 76 overall, which is really good. The free safety we took was a 73, and the strong safety we took was a 72. CPU took a 70 wideout, a 71 center, and a 71 running back. The sim to the regular season. Heading into year 4, so what the roster looks like. Only changes is left tackle, no more Ronnie Stanley, and no more Mark Andrews. I didn't even realize the tight end that we drafted last year, or the CPU drafted, was a superstar, which works out really well. He's going to develop real quick. And defensively, there's no changes at all. Same team and straight development. Before we sim to the midseason, we have a training camp standout in Drew Sanders, so we're going to see if he achieves this. And he does not get it. And we also lose 21-17. Sim to the midseason point, check our stats and our record. At the midseason point, we are 4-3. Let's check the stats. Lamar Jackson, 22nd in passing yards, 24th in touchdowns, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns to 5 picks. A huge down year. Receiving or rushing, Derrick Henry 505, Lamar Jackson 304. Receiving, Rashad Bateman 303, Dominic Easley 303, Zay Flowers 202, Blake West 201, and defensively Trenton Simpson leads with 49 tackles. TFL's Odof Owe leads with 9 sacks. Odof Owe also leads with 2, and picks. There's a 4-way tie between Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, and Nate Higgins and Tyron McLeod. Let's upgrade these players and then send to the playoffs. We finished the season 12-5. We're in the wild card round against 11-6 Las Vegas Raiders. Our 91 overall to their 87 overall. Let's check out the stats real quick. Lamar Jackson, 22nd in yards, 25th in touchdowns, 3,300 yards, 23 touchdowns to 7 picks. Touchdowns are low this year. 1,300 yards and 14 rushing for Derrick Henry, 912 for Lamar Jackson. Receiving, Rashad Bateman 804, Blake West 705, Dominic Easley 703, Zay Flowers 708, Derrick Henry 201. Defensively, Trent Simpson leads with 110 tackles. TFLs, Odof Owe, Deron Payne tied with 15 sacks. Odof Owe has 5, and Kyle Hamilton leads with 3 interceptions. Let's send the wildcard game against the Las Vegas Raiders, and hopefully we can beat them and move on to the AFC or the divisional round. And we do. We beat them 32-21. We're going up against the Kansas City Chiefs in that divisional round. They're 14-3 record to our 12-5 record. They're 91 overall to our 92 overall. Let's upgrade these players and jump in and jump play by play. We start off with the ball, go down the field, score a touchdown first drive, 7-0. They come back with a field goal, 7-3. We're up 4. We get a touchdown, 14-3. We're up 11, heading to that half. They get a touchdown, 11-14. We come back with a touchdown, 21-11. We're up 10, get a field goal. They get a touchdown. We're up 1 possession, and then we get a field goal. We're up 2 possessions, and we win. We're going on to the AFC Conference Championship as we take out Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. In the AFC Conference Championship, we're going up against the 16-1 Buffalo Bills to our 12-5. They're 86 overall to our 92. Let's jump in and see if we can defeat the 16-1 Bills. Bills start with ball. Oh, we do. We get touchdown 7-0. We come back, get another touchdown 14-0. We're up 14 going to the half. Get a field goal. Actually, not field goal, a safety. They get a touchdown finally. It looks like we win and we're going on to the Super Bowl. 16-1 for no reason as we take out Josh Allen. He only put up 124 passing yards. Horrible game for him. In the Super Bowl, we're going up against the 10-7 Dallas Cowboys to our 12-5. They're 88 overall to our 92 overall. This is Madden's favorite team though, so hopefully we can go around that and still find a way to beat them. We start with ball. We go down the field. We score a touchdown quickly. First drive. Get the ball back. Score another touchdown. 14-0. They get a touchdown. 14-7. They get another touchdown. Tied game entering the half. 14-14. We come back with a field goal. We're up 3 entering the fourth quarter. 17-14. They get a field goal. Tie game 17-17. And this is where we play key moments. Blake West. Good route, bro. Good route. Derrick Henry, please. I know you old as hell, but please, damn. Try to burn the clock as much as we can. Zay Flowers, good catch. Derrick Henry, good run. Put the team on your back to ice the game, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, good run. Put the team on your actually. Nah. Yeah, fuck it, run slams. Zay Flowers gets across the end zone. Touchdown. with 30 seconds left on the clock. Could the Cowboys come back and score a touchdown final seconds? Marlon Humphrey almost comes in with a pick. He swats it away. Good shit, defense. Locking shit up, defense. Locking shit up. Come on. One more play. Good shit, defense. And we win the fucking Super Bowl. Year 4. The Baltimore Ravens take the Lombardi Trophy home. Thank God, bro. Hoist that shit up more. Hoist that shit up more. Derrick Henry, too, you're old ass. You're like 31, 32, regressing crazy. Thank God we got this year. He would have been like an 81 overall next year. Yeah, Lamar. Yeah, Lamar. 4th year. Only took him 4 years. Let's check the end of the game stats. Lamar Jackson, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Derrick Henry, 20 carries, 80 yards, 0 touchdowns. Receiving, Rashad Bateman, 104 and 1. Blake West, 662 and 0. Zay Flowers, 534 and 1. Dominic Easley, 3 and 20 and 0. Derrick Henry, 114 and 1. Defensively, Trent Simpson led in tackles, TFLs, Marcus Barrington, and sacks. Justin had the most, the only person with sacks, and no interceptions were generated. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I stream all my rebuilds right here on my channel. But yeah, that's the end of the rebuild.